Good morning class 6 students. Welcome to third class of maths of this week. Dear students, in this class we are going to learn about subtraction of integers. Okay, today you will learn how to subtract integers and some properties of subtraction of integers. To subtract one integer from the other, what you need to do? Here I have written the rule. To subtract one integer from another, we take the additive inverse. What we take? We take the additive inverse. We take the additive inverse of the integer to be subtracted. What you need to do? You have to convert the number which the integer which is to be subtracted, that integer you will convert into its additive inverse and then add it to the other integer. Okay, is it clear? Again I am explaining you. To subtract one integer from another, we take the additive inverse of the integer to be subtracted and add it to the other integer. Suppose a and b are the two integers. What will you do if suppose a and b are the two integers and you need to subtract b from a? Then what will you do? So here it is explained here, if a and b are two integers, then a minus b equals to a plus additive inverse of b. It means the integer which is to be subtracted, that integer you will convert into additive inverse and then you will add. Okay, so addition already you are knowing, addition of integer already you are knowing. So like with example you will understand better. Like for example, so it is given here, subtract 18 from minus 34. Subtract 18 from minus 34. And second one example I have taken, minus 15 from 25. Solution. How will you solve? So minus 34, it is given here 18 from minus 34. So 18 will be subtracted from minus 34. So first it will be written minus 34, then minus 18. So what will you do? First integer you don't have to do anything. So first integer you have to write as it is. Then this minus sign you have to convert into plus sign, and this 18 you have to convert into additive inverse of 18. 18 you have to convert to its additive inverse. So minus sign I have converted into plus sign and 18 will be converted of additive inverse of 18. So what will be the additive inverse of 18? Minus 18. Okay, so it means minus 34 plus minus 18. So already you are knowing how to add. For adding two integers having same sign, what you are doing? First you are finding that their sum regardless of their sign. Okay, first you are finding their sum of 34 and 18 equals to 52, and then put their common sign. So common sign is having negative sign, so negative sign, so minus 52. So therefore minus 34 minus 18 equals to minus 52. Now second example, I have taken here second example. What is the second example here? 25 minus 15. So now what you will do here? 25 you will write as it is, negative sign you will convert into positive sign, and then minus 15 you will convert into minus 15 you will convert into additive inverse of minus 15. So here I am going to convert additive inverse of minus 15. What will be the additive inverse of minus 15? So plus 15. So it will become plus. So 25 plus 15 equals to 40. So it is very simple. How you are adding the integers, in the same manner you have to do. Only difference is that just first you need to change into addition. Like minus sign you will convert into positive sign, and the integer you will convert into its additive inverse. Okay, so like this you can do the subtraction of any integer. Now I am going to explain you the properties of subtraction of integer. First property is closure property. Like addition was also having closure property, so subtraction also have the closure property. It means if a and b are integers, then a minus b is also integer. If a and b are two integers, then a minus b is also an integer only. So this is called closure property. Second property, it is given if a is any integer, then a minus 0 equals to a. It means when you subtract 0 from any integer, the integer will remain the same only. Okay, like for example, if you are taking here 5, okay, 5 minus 0 equals to 5 only. Okay, suppose you are taking minus 20 and minus 0 equals to minus 20 only, it will be there. Okay, so that only it is explaining rule number 2. Now what is the rule number 3? Rule number 3, it is saying that if a, b and c are integers and a is greater than b, then a minus c will be greater than b minus c. Like for example, see the for example 3 integers I am taking. Suppose 3 integers I am taking. One integer is 5, okay, one integer is 3, and next integer is 4. 5, 3 and 4 are there. Okay, so what is it is saying that if a is greater than b, like 5 is greater than 3, 5 is greater than 4, okay, 5 is greater than 4. In this condition, what will be there? 5 minus 3 will be also greater than 5 minus 4. Okay, so this it is saying. So you need to remember this. These are the some properties of subtraction of integer. Now you need to remember that you need to learn that subtraction do not have commutative property and associative property. Okay, so I have explained you how to subtract the integer and properties of integer. Now today's homework. What is today's homework? Today's homework is that solve question number 1 to 5 of exercise 4C of R.S. Agrawal book. And second homework is that solve question number 1 to 4 of exercise 6.3 of NCERT book. And third homework is that write and learn the properties of subtraction of integers. This is all for today. Thanks students. Bye everyone.